What is up, Los Angeles, and welcome back to your Rams LAFB Show. I am your host, Ryan Anderson. Today, we're diving into something that's really been turning heads lately. That's right, the Rams running game. Week 14 against the Cardinals was a statement. 249 yards rushing and an offense that looked more balanced and more dangerous than we've seen all season. We're breaking it down into three factors that explain why the ground attack has looked so good. 13 personnel, the emergence of Corum, and the influence of offensive coordinator Mike LaFleur. Let's start with 13 personnel. This isn't just a formation. It's become a tactical weapon for the Rams. When you put three tight ends on the field alongside a running back, it forces defenses into what's called base defense. Essentially, it forces defenses to match the Rams with bigger bodies. This constrains the defensive play calling and effectively limits the opponent's playbook. In other words, the Rams are dictating what the defenses can do, making them defend heavier, more predictable formations, which can open up running lanes and reduces third and long situations and can contribute to play action passing. According to the numbers, 73.5% of plays in 13 personnel have been defended with base defenses, showing just how much the opposition has to adjust. Next up, Corum. Kyren Williams is still the primary back, but Corum's slight uptick in explosivity adds just enough juice to strike fear into defenses in a way that Williams just can't do. Over the past 7 games, Corum has seen his snap share climb over 30% and averaged 5.45 yards per carry. This week, 14 performance against Arizona, 128 yards and 2 touchdowns, highlighted that potential. 4 of his 12 carries went for 10-plus yards, including a 48-yard touchdown, showing off his breakaway speed. McVay noted the dynamic between the backs. He says there's a cool understanding. If you need a blow, let the guy come in. They positively spell one another. They positively push one another. Blake's emergence has been awesome. With Williams' consistency and Corum's explosivity, the Rams now have a tandem who can control tempo and generate chunk plays, keeping defenses off balance and on their heels for every snap. Finally, let's talk about Mike LaFleur. It should not come as a surprise that LaFleur was the one calling plays against the Cardinals. McVay was ill, and LaFleur had led practices and the game planning throughout the week. His fingerprints were all over the running game, ensuring that the offense stayed sharp and efficient even with the head coach sidelined. LaFleur's Shanahan-inspired approach emphasizes efficiency, sequencing, and creating stress on other defenses. By marrying 13 personnel with a dual back system, he's helped the Rams run with intent, not just volume. McVay highlighted the results, noting how structure, communication, and preparation allowed the players to execute at a high level. The takeaway? LaFleur isn't just designing plays, he's building a system where Williams and Corum can thrive and open up the playbook naturally, and the offense can dictate terms instead of reacting to what defenses are showing them. So there you have it, 3 reasons the Rams running game is firing on all cylinders. Heavy personnel that limits defensive options, Corum's emergence alongside of Kyren Williams, and Mike LaFleur's subtle but critical orchestration. If this keeps up, the Rams' ground attack won't just support the offense, it could define it as they make their push through the NFC into the playoffs. That's it for today's breakdown. Please check out the next coming show. We've got Eron Coscarelli back live from Rams HQ talking about their preparations for a big Lions game. Also check out a breakdown of the Cardinals game I did with Pierce DeLuna of the First and Tuna podcast. That's already up. So go check out those shows. All of that will be right here on the Rams LAFB Show.
Hey, Ramley, thank you so much for hanging out with us and watching the Rams LAFB Show. Quickly before you go, got to tell you about our friends over at Sleeper. It's the #1 sports app right now, and you've got to download it because it's got so many great features that I want to tell you about. Aside from season-long fantasy, which is the best in the business, they've also got live score trackers, in-game updates, plus the live chat where you can actually communicate with other users right on the app. But perhaps the best feature, at least that I like, is the daily fantasy feature or the live pick'em. Just pick 2 to 8 players across any sport, baseball, basketball, hockey, obviously football and our Rams. You're going to choose a player, just choose more or less. Matthew Stafford, more or less passing yards. Kyren Williams, more or less rushing yards, more or less touchdowns. 2 to 8, you can win real money. So when you go to make your first deposit, make sure you use our promo code Rams LAFB, and Sleeper's going to give you a match bonus up to $100. So you deposit $100, they're going to give you $100 free. You're now sitting at $200. You put in $10, they're going to match you $10. You're now sitting at $20. But on top of that, right now, Sleeper is offering all new user signups a $20 free entry, no deposit required. Go sign up. You're automatically invested $20 straight from Sleeper. But you can stack that offer with that match bonus offer to add more money. Just make sure to use that promo code Rams LAFB. Go check out Sleeper. Download it today. Tell them the guys at the Rams LAFB sent you. And as always, Ramley, thank you so much for making us a part of your day.